Hello, Archons. I'm Brabnar89, back with another groundbreaking discovery for you on Cull the Weak. Let's check out our new deck today. Houses up at the top. So we've got Logos, Dinos, and Star Alliance. Ooh, I like that. Dinos with house cheating and Star Alliance can make really big plays. MacIlmoyle of Strathwick Haven. I've gotten some very difficult texts to read recently. Boy. Oh boy, what fun. Let's see what we've got going on in here. Another shot at groundbreaking discovery. Waiting on my groundbreaking discovery deck. All right, starting off with Logos Academy Training. If you control this creature, it belongs to House Logos instead of its original house. This creature gains Reap, draw a card. Nice, pretty strong card. I like that one. Rituals of Arkansas. I didn't know they brought this back for this set. It's not a Maverick, right? No, it's just a rare, so that's why I haven't seen it. Ruins of Arkansas is an artifact with an amber pip on it. Play put 4 amber on Ruins of Arkansas from the common supply. Archive a card. After a player plays their 6th card in a turn, if Ruins of Arkansas is ready, move each amber from Ruins of Arkansas to that player's pool. So hopefully we see a lot of archiving to make this viable. 6 cards in a turn. I mean, that's as much as, almost as much as Epic Quest. So you have to get quite a bit of archiving going on in order to trigger that. So, and this gives you 1. So you need at least like 3 or 4 more specific archiving cards to put away, you know, a bunch of one house, probably dinos, I'm going to guess, and then, be able to trigger Ruins of Arkansas in a turn. Mechabui has got an artifact with an amber pip. At the start of each player's turn, if the tide is high for that player, they gain 1 amber. Good if we've got lots of tide control. Nuevo Archaeologist, okay. 4 power creature action. Archive a card from your discard pile. So this is very strong. It is specific archiving. It's not like you don't play it from hand, so it has to stick around for you to be able to use it again. So but very strong if you can. You know, you can use the card a second time. A second one of those, very nice. That makes it a little bit more likely you'll be able to get that set up. Think twice, play an action card from your discard pile, then purge it. I like that one. Armor Drone, 1 power, 3 armor, fight, steal 1. Australis Seaborg, there's a little bit of tide control for you. It's a 4 power creature. Reap, deal 2 damage to creature. If this damage destroys that creature, raise the tide. Bilge Warden, 2 power creature. Play / reap. If the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. Again, more amber control. Old Egad, 1 power, 2 armor, cyborg creature. Destroy, ward each of Old Egad's neighbors. P.I. Sweven, 2 power, reap. If the tide is high, draw 3 cards. Static Charge. This creature gains at the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to each of this creature's neighbors. A little bit of spot removal. Okay, so not a lot of archiving, like I was talking about. A lot of creatures. You might be able to set it up if the archaeologist can stay around long enough to get like 2 turns in, then you would be able to do it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, those are the only cards that archive other than Ruins of Arkansas itself. So little tricky to get there. We'll see if there's anything else that might help set it up, like some Star Alliance house cheating, like a Tabor or something. Okay, Imperial Forge. This is exciting to see. It's got an amber pip on it. It's an action. Forge a key at +8 current cost, reduced by 1 for each amber on friendly creatures. Now, if we also, I've been looking for a deck that has this and, oh gosh, I can never remember the name of the creature, but it's a creature that lets you spend amber on your creatures as if it were in your pool. If we've got that in this deck as well, that could be really, really strong. Tertiate. Ooh, this is a fun card. Amber pip on it. Action. Destroy 1/3 of all enemy creatures and 1/3 of all friendly creatures. rounding up each time. Very strong choice control card. One of the better board wipes in the set. I'm excited to have that. Bestiary Urso, 5 power, 1 armor. Play Reap if you may unstun a creature. So hopefully we have some of those big dino dudes that come in stunned. Australis Rustrum is a location. It's an artifact. Action, move 1 amber from a creature to another creature. Carpe Venum, play exalt 2 enemy creatures. Consul Primus, 3 power creature, is a dinosaur. It brings a capture enhancement in, and it says reap, move 1 amber from a creature to another creature. Crushing Charge, another board wipe. Destroy each creature with power 4 or lower, gain 1 chain. Now, if you have both of these at the same time, you could really manipulate that in your favor. I think you play Tertiate first. You remove all of your opponent's creatures that are above 4 power, that are 5 or above, and then you follow up with Crushing Charge, and and you only remove your creatures that are 4 or below with Tertiate, and then you play Crushing Charge and you wipe their creatures that are left and keep yours that are left. That's pretty neat little combo there. Decadence, choose 1, exalt ready, and use a friendly creature, or move 1 amber from a creature to another creature. One way to get some amber onto your creatures. I'm hoping we see something else, because right now that Imperial Forge is looking pretty sad. Not a lot of ways to have amber on your own creatures here. Lapiosaurus, 4 power, 2 armor, taunt. While attacking Lapiosaurus, enemy creatures gain before fight, exalt this creature. Ostracize, lose 1. If you do, purge a creature. Reach Advantage. Okay, well, this will get some amber onto your creatures. Amber Pip on it. Action. If the tide is high, a friendly creature captures 3. Otherwise, raise the tide. Undagnathus is a 12 power beast creature. While the tide is low, Undagnathus is dealt no damage when fighting. So yeah, it's a little sad. I don't think Imperial Forge is really viable here. I mean, best case scenario, you could like move amber from your opponent onto your creatures. You don't want to do that though. 1 from Decadence and 3 from Reach Advantage. So that's 4. So you can forge a key at +4. Like, you know, if you need to do it to close the game, like that's fine. But it kind of falls a little bit short here. Commander Drixcar is a 4 power mutant. After an upgrade is attached to Commander Drixcar or one of its neighbors, gain 1. See how many upgrades we've gotten here. Away Team, destroy, put each upgrade on Away Team into its owner's archives. So that could set you up for Drixcar, but let's hope we find some upgrades in here. Columnist Chapman, 3 power taunt. Each of Columnist Chapman's non-Starlines neighbors gain 1. That's pretty cool. I don't think we have any way to move creatures around on the board in here, so that's a little unfortunate, but okay, here's an upgrade. Force Field is an upgrade with the text, this creature gains reap, ward this creature. It's got an amber pip on it as well, so there's 1. Sabotage Mission is an action. Got an amber pip. Keys cost +1 for each different power value among friendly creatures during your opponent's next turn. That's a strong card. Teresa is a 3 power creature that can be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbors' houses, or it can be played as an upgrade to bring that effect to your creatures as well. So, you know, it's an upgrade. So we're probably going to play it for the amber pip next to Drixcar. And then you could use Primus on an off turn. Or no, you can use this on you can use the Away Team on the off turn. So, yeah. I mean, maybe it's worth putting it onto the Archaeologist or the Armor Drone, perhaps, to use them on off turns. A second Teresa. Huh. Interesting. So it doesn't go super well with Drixcar and Away Team. I mean, if you put like Drixcar next to your Armor Drone or your Archaeologist, that would be good, I guess. Yeah, this is a interesting one. This one's got a capture pip on it. Ambervac. Play Raise the Tide. This creature gains at the start of your turn. If the tide is high, capture 2. Okay, another upgrade. Biome Discovery. If the tide is high, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and discard one of them. Otherwise, raise the tide. Shield You Later. Another upgrade creature. 3 power, 2 armor robot. And it can be played as an upgrade that gives +2 armor. Huh. Okay. Well, this is pretty good. Unity or discard. Choose a friendly non-Starlands creature. Use a friendly non-Starlands creature, or return up to 2 friendly creatures and each upgrade attached to them to their owner's hands. So we could get some big burst play out of Unity or Discord here. A second one. Okay, interesting. This deck is very interesting. So we have Shield You Later, Away Team, 2 Teresas. That's 4 upgrades, 5 upgrades, and the Drixscar. So there's some big burst potential with Drixscar here, especially with Away Team to help you hold on to those upgrades until you can get to Drixscar. It's nice to play them for the burst. I wish that these were upgrades with like different effects or Amber Pips on them. It's not bad though. And yeah, being able to pick up and raise the tide again is good. You're going to have to be careful with the force field because you don't want to actually reap if you're trying to pick up with Unity or Discard. If you reap and it gets the ward, then you are hurting yourself. I feel like there's a lot of almost combos in here. Like we almost have the Imperial Forge, but it's just not quite there. We almost have Ruins of Arkansas, but again, it's just not quite there. We do more or less have sort of the Unity or Discord Drixscar play, but yeah, it's just not what it could be. It's not really ideal. Like we have the upgrades, but they're kind of odd upgrades to be using. Like they only provide the benefit of the burst. They don't provide additional benefit. Still looks like quite good burst here. Yeah, so it's going to be hard to count pips. We'll just count the straight up pips, and then we'll consider Drixscar separately. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so pretty low on the pips, but we do have, the potential, like I was saying, for Drixscar with 5 upgrades and one of them with an Amber Pip on it. Yeah, Force Field was the one. That's the one. And then we have 2 Unity or Discord. So I think you've got a good shot at getting a burst off of Drixscar. There's a little bit of archiving that could, and even the Archaeologist that could help you to get it done. So yeah, I think there's some potential here. Static Charge is another upgrade, but I don't think you play that on your own creatures. Yeah, let's look at the creature count. Do we count this as a creature? You're not going to be playing it as a creature, most likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 17 if we consider the upgrade creatures as creatures. So that's probably that's pretty good. Amber Control, I think, is a concern here. Amber Vac, counting cards that control Amber. 1, 2, increase the key cost. That's pretty good. 3 with reach advantage. Yikes. 4 Armadrone. Yikes, not a lot. Not a lot of Amber Control. So this deck needs to burst. It does have a key cheat, but I don't think it's a super viable one here. Yeah, this deck needs to burst, and you've got a decent bit of board control with the 2 board wipes and dinos. But I think you might struggle to keep your opponent's amber count under control until you're able to set up your big Star Alliance play, and you don't have a lot of ways to help you to get to it. Like the Drixcar combo is possible, but I think it's going to be a little bit tricky to get there. You're going to rely on archaeologists to kind of set that up for you, and that's very tricky. So an interesting deck, some strange possibilities to be sure here, but I don't think it's going to be super competitive. This has been another groundbreaking discovery. I am Brobnar89, and I will catch you next time.